catch up to us on the broadcast. But otherwise, Code's going to have things wrapped up soon over on FM 92 and the web. Boy, good one at McAndrew Gymnasium on the boys' side. 47-45 Stuart late. Ainsworth ball. Knights will go from west to east, from right to left as we call it here at Kippahaw County High School in Springview. It'll be Troy Reynolds tipping off with Rhett Bertram, and the tip tapped around and controlled by Dolan Pospischel. And the Knights will have it to start the ball game as Colome looks like will drop into a man-to-man defense, I believe. Here is Carson Anderson up high, or is it a 2-1-2? It's looking more like a man-to-man defense for Colome, or maybe a matchup zone. Now looking like they're chasing around man-to-man. Bruns on the wing. I think that's what North Central's trying to identify. They go inside to Anderson, and he's going to get called for steps as the Knights will turn it over on their opening possession. So Colome, it's Hanson, Bertram, Looking Cloud, LaPrath, the freshman, and Supik. 3 seniors, a sophomore, and a freshman. For Colome, Knights have a junior-heavy squad with Bruns, a senior, and then 3 juniors and a sophomore. 3-point shot missed by LaPrath, and the rebound down to Carson Anderson. And it looks like Caleb Allen buries a 3 with 4.7 seconds to go. Ainsworth up now on Stewart. 48-47. Great one from McAndrew Gymnasium. Opening minute here of our first quarter here in Springview after Parents' Night. Pospischel with the basketball. He's guarded by Supik. Takes a deep 3. Back rim, no good. Box out by Supik and a foul on Pospischel. That rebound came all the way out. Supik, an excellent job boxing out the shooter Pospischel, and Dolan's going to get the early foul. Remember, we had a lot of fouls called in our first game, so it may be one where they're not going to be able to play quite as physically as they've been playing through much of the season. Inside it goes. Bertram backing down over Painter and scores. Bertram goes about 6'3" or 6'4", and he gets the bucket on a nice little back-end post move off the glass. Colome strikes first, 2-0 Cowboys over the Knights. Painter with it on the deep left wing. High post to Bruns. Bruns takes the 12-footer, misses off the back of the iron. Rebound tipped into the hands of Hanson. Hanson goes the other way himself and has it knocked away and out of bounds, and it will stay with Colome. Cowgirls fall to the Knights 71-50. The Cowboys trying to save the sweep here on the road as they lead 2-0 early. They throw the outlet to Bertram. He gets it off to Looking Cloud. And he'll take a deep 3. That's off the back of the iron. The rebound down to Painter. Good box out on Bertram by Ryan Painter. Here's Pospischel on the wing. Brings it up top. Gets it off to Ryan. Down to the hands of Carson Anderson. Painter up top. Now to Troy Reynolds. Reynolds turns. Fakes a shot from 13. Kicks it in the corner to Bruns. Reynolds needs to get out of the lane and does. Now Pospischel tries to drive out to Bruns. 3 on the wing. Ben's got one. It's a West Plains Bank 3 for Ben Bruns on the assist by Dolan Pospischel, and the Knights jump out with a 3-2 lead. Bertram out to Looking Cloud. Tries to drive on Anderson. Little spin move along the baseline, and he'll draw the foul and 2 free throws. The help came from Reynolds. We'll see if the foul is on Anderson or Reynolds. It's on Reynolds. That is his first. 2 free throws upcoming for Billy Looking Cloud, the sophomore. 3-2 North Central here. Springview High School is Looking Cloud's free throw off the front of the rim. Don't have any stats available on the Cowboys. They are 3-12 on the season. Second free throw, that one off the back rim, but Bertram grabs the offensive rebound, but then stumbles and travels with it. So that will be a turnover on the Cowboys. 3-2 North Central. 5.5 to go in our opening quarter of basketball from Springview. Stay with us. You're going to be up late on this one, folks, after Parents' Night here from Springview. Reynolds hands it off to Pospischel. Pospischel can't drive through a double team. Kicks it off to Anderson. Good start defensively for Colome. Anderson on the drive. Too strong on the shot off the window. And the rebound down to Looking Cloud. There's a knockaway by Reynolds. Secures it, scores the layup. Troy Reynolds with the defense. He gets the steal and the bucket. And Stewart misses a shot at the buzzer. And there is a jump ball between Looking Cloud and Carson Anderson after the miss. That's Bertram and Anderson on the jump ball after the miss from Looking Cloud. Possession arrow keeps it with the Cowboys. Ainsworth wins over Stewart 48-47 in a good ball game. Ainsworth in the same sub-district in a couple of weeks with this North Central team, along with West Holt, Neely Oakdale, and Summerlin. There's a miss on a runner by Supik, and the rebound down to Anderson. Carson wants to run, gets shut off on the drive, and a pushing foul called on Colome. This will go against Nathaniel Hansen. First whistle against the Cowboys. 5-2 start for the Knights with 4:43 to go in our opening quarter of basketball. Final home game for the girls. North Central boys will have one more home game in Bassett next week, taking on the Stewart Broncos. Pospisil gets it to Anderson. Anderson on the drive all the way to the paint. Right-handed flip shot off the glass is good. Carson split about 3 defenders on that drive, and it's a 7-2 North Central lead, and there's an offensive foul on Looking Cloud as he lowered the shoulder on Anderson on the baseline drive, and Billy Looking Cloud gets called for the charge. Third turnover on the Cowboys. Second whistle on Colome. First foul on Looking Cloud, and a timeout taken as North Central on a little 7-0 spurt here with 4:23 to go in the opening quarter. Knights on top by 5. Back with more from Springview after this.
Behind every hard-working farm and ranch operation, there is someone behind the scenes keeping track of the numbers and paying the bills. It's no different here at Herbert Feed and Grain. Our friendly and helpful office gals are always ready to take your calls and answer your questions. Carla, Christy, Jordan, or Jeannie are ready to take your orders on Hubbard Feeds, seed, or fuel. Call Herbert Feed and Grain, 402-668-2288.
Making car shopping fun again. Whether you're in the market for brand new or pre-owned, shop the great selection at William Crotter Company, where service is a family tradition. See them at 305 West Douglas in O'Neill, or you can find them on Facebook and CrotterAuto.com.
Stand solid with proven genetics from Barstow Angus of Springview. Each year in the early spring, Barstow Angus offers to beef producers throughout the region outstanding Angus bulls raised and fed to ensure structure and breeding soundness. Barstow Angus of Springview.
Well, back here to Springview after the timeout. North Central leads 7-2 with the basketball. What a finish at McAndrew Gymnasium. Ainsworth hangs on 48-47 over the Stewart Broncos as the Broncos miss a shot at the buzzer. Drive by Reynolds, out top it goes. Bruns flips it to Dolan Pospisil. Pospisil crosses over, takes it in on the left side. Blocking foul, bucket is good. And one, Dolan Pospisil knifes down the left side. Draws the foul, I believe, on Looking Cloud. It's going to be his second. And a chance at an and one for Dolan Pospisil as the Knights now lead at 9-2. Halfway through quarter number 1. They're in the second quarter. West Holt leading Niobrara Verdigre 13-5 after 1 as Pospisil completes the and one with the free throw. And it's a 10-point run for the North Central Knights. They gave up the first bucket to Rhett Bertram, but 10 straight since for North Central here at home. Supik with it. Good bounce pass, but we've got a whistle and a 3-second violation against Looking Cloud. So that wipes away what would have been a layup for Joseph LaPrath on a great feed from Supik. But the 3-second violation against Looking Cloud is the third turnover now on Colome. Pospisil hands it off to Anderson. He turns the corner quickly, takes it inside, has it poked away, and stolen by Bertram. Good play by Bertram to poke that one away. Baseball pass ahead to LaPrath. He's fouled on the drive. It will be, I believe, on the floor. Yeah, it is on the floor. That whistle on the Knights, that's the second on Troy Reynolds. So a couple players now, one for each squad with 2 fouls here in the opening quarter. Still 3:29 to go. 10-2. North Central, bounce pass, 15-foot jumper, good for Joseph LaPrath on the assist from Billy Looking Cloud. And that breaks the 10-0 North Central run. It's 10-4. Deep left wing, Carson Anderson looking inside, back to Pospisil, hands it to Reynolds with his back to the basket up high, hands it off to Pospisil, back to Troy, now to Carson Anderson. Pospisil on the right wing, looking for a cutter, not there. Back to Anderson, hands it off to Reynolds, right back to Carson on the drive. Shot goes, and the foul. Carson, a baseline drive, takes the contact, gets the bucket to go on a tough shot. And it's the second foul on Nathaniel Hansen as Carson Anderson a chance at an and one. 12-4 is the score, and Anderson to the line for the and one opportunity. They have not posted the bucket for North Central yet. There, they get it up there. And the free throw for Anderson is in. Spun around quite a while. Carson knocks it in. He has 5 early points. Boy, as he's come on as that fourth scorer for North Central, it's really improved this basketball team. You get the defense out of Reynolds. He knows that's what he's out there for. Any offense from Troy, a bonus. He's out there to guard one of the other team's best players. And right there, Troy gets a steal. And now the speed, but he loses it as it gets knocked off of Supik and out of bounds. Boy, good athletic play by Supik to chase down Troy Reynolds after Reynolds got the pilfer and had a look like a layup chance, but Supik chased from behind and knocked it out of bounds. Knights keep it. Painter baseline jumper. That's too strong. Rebound tap to Bruns. Bruns, tough shot off the window, scores. Bruns the offensive rebound and gets a little 6-foot leaner off the glass. 15-4. North Central, a good start to this one here at home. With the ball into the game, Caden Monroe. Monroe is a junior. Inside, Bertram off the glass and good. The assist on the newly entered Cash Heath. Bertram has his second bucket, 15-6. 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter of basketball from Springview after Parents' Night. Reynolds kicks it out to Bruns, deep three for Ben. It's a West Plains Bank triple, his second on the assist from Troy Reynolds. 18 points for the Knights here in this opening quarter. They lead it by a dozen, 18-6. So with the drive, Monroe off the bench gets it into the hands of Cash Heath. Heath, drive, runner in the lane, in. Good take and a tough shot on the run, about 10, 11 feet from Cash Heath. 18-8, Bruns in the right corner, fakes another 3 attempt. He's buried 2 of them here in the opening frame. Knights have Reynolds basically hanging out at the 3-point line, just handing it off to Cutters. Here's a deep 3, Pospisil, too strong. Anderson the offensive rebound, and he is held and fouled. And are they going to call it a shooting foul, I believe, for Carson Anderson? It looked like they are going to go to the 2 shots. Yes, they will. So Carson going to get rewarded with free throws. He grabbed the offensive rebound, jumped up with it. They call the hold on Cash Heath. 5th foul on the Cowboys as Anderson good on the free throw. He has 6 points in the first quarter, 8 already for Bruns. Well, boy, we got a defensive struggle in Niobrara. West Holt at the half leads Niobrara Verdigris 22-11. The free throw good for Anderson. Knights are 4 for 4 at the line in this opening quarter and have a 20-point frame. So drive by LaPrath, the freshman. Up top it goes to Monroe. Monroe, a travel called. So that is the 5th turnover on the Cowboys. Again, Ainsworth boys hold on 48-47 over Stewart tonight. Ainsworth girls score 29 in the first quarter en route to a 65-29 victory over Stewart. Boy, Ainsworth's playing some good basketball on the girls' side, and they're likely going to be a 4 seed next week in what's a loaded sub-district with Broken Bow, O'Neill, Ord, and the Bulldogs. They throw it into Painter. That's a contest by Heath. Painter has to track it down. Now around it goes to Bruns with 35 seconds on the first quarter clock into Anderson. Anderson back up top to Bruns, and we've got a whistle. And we've got a foul in the paint, I believe, offensive, called against Ryan Painter. Well, this game has been called tightly girls and boys, and we already have 9 combined fouls here in the first quarter. It led to a pile of free throws in the girls' game, a combined 45 free throws. Both teams shot it well. Colome was 17 of 25. Knights were 17 of 20. The free throw line in that girls' game, but we had a bundle of fouls, and we're getting it here in the boys' game as well, as there's a travel on Supik. That's turnover number 6 with 19 seconds remaining. So Billy Lookingcloud and Nathaniel Hansen with 2 first quarter fouls for Colome. They're both on the bench. And you have 2 fouls on Troy Reynolds for the Knights. He's out there. Knights have gone with the 5 starters for the entire quarter. Here's Pospisil, turns the corner all the way to the hoop. Can't get the left-handed layup to fall, and the rebound down to Cash Heath. With 1 second, gets a shot away at the buzzer, goes right to the official. And that'll close out our first 8 minutes of basketball with North Central on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard leading Colome 20-8 on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard. We're back with the second 8 minutes of basketball from Springview after this.
Make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Morrison Underground Sprinkler Service of Bassett, Matt and Trish will provide you with a free no-obligation estimate for underground sprinkler installation. Plus, they service and repair existing systems too. Phone 402-684-3558.
Don't overload your brain circuits trying to find a qualified electrician. Make one call to Painter Electric, Randy Painter in Springview. Professional, affordable, experienced, and he is local. Phone 402-497-2086.
Count on your New Holland dealer, Sandhill Equipment of Bassett, to answer all of your farm equipment needs. They pride themselves on a hard-earned reputation for fair prices and unparalleled service. Visit them online at sandhilleq.com.
Concrete is a cornerstone of many building projects. Stewart Concrete, with locations in Atkinson and Stewart, can mix cement and water with all the ingredients to make the right concrete for the job. This month's for you from Stewart Concrete, serving you from Stewart and Atkinson. Call 402-924-3644.
Well, we'll get ready to start the second 8 minutes of basketball here from Springview. We hit the 9 o'clock hour, so settle in with us tonight and have a cup of coffee, whatever you need to do to stay up long enough to take us through the final of this one. 20-8 North Central, a big first quarter. 8 points from Ben Bruns, 7 from Carson Anderson. So Knights have built a dozen-point lead. This one knocked away by Supik, chased down in the backcourt by Pospischel. Knights the basketball to start the second quarter. Looks like the Cowboys have gone to a zone as there's a deep three. Bruns off the front of the rim, and the rebound on the weak side down to Nathaniel Hansen, and he is fouled by Troy Reynolds over the back. That's the third on Troy, and we will get our first sub into the game for North Central as Raiden Orton comes off the bench. The 5'8" sophomore, he'll replace Reynolds, who sits with his 3 fouls. Here comes LaPrath, the freshman. Gets it into the hands of Hansen. Now to Supik. Supik on the drive, little hop step off the window and in. Good take by Michael Supik. His first bucket for the senior, 20-10. Cowboys strike first here in the second. Left wing to Anderson, up top, Painter left open for 3. Ryan, that swirls out. Anderson grabs the board, little fade away, off the glass and good. Carson Anderson, 4 rebounds now for the sophomore guard, and he has 9 here in the first half. 22-10 North Central. LaPrath hands it off to Looking Cloud. Looking Cloud working on Anderson. Sophomore versus sophomore there. Here's Supik, senior versus senior on Bruns. Now it's a drive by LaPrath off the window, too strong, and Painter pulls away the board. Ryan's second rebound. They feed it ahead to Bruns. Passes on the 3 in the corner. Back to Dolan Pospischel. His pass knocked away by Supik and stolen by LaPrath. Takes it the other way. Can't get the layup to fall. And Painter brings down the board and heads the other way. Ryan all the way in, and his shot is blocked out of bounds by Rhett Bertram. Bertram, an athletic 6'3", 6'4", big for this Colome team. 4 points aboard and gets the block there. Bruns feeds it into the high paint area. Painter off the window and good on the assist. Ben Bruns on the inbound. Ryan Painter has his first bucket. And the Knights lead it by 14, 24-10. Looking Cloud off a screen. Stopped by Anderson. Up top it goes to Hansen. Looking inside for Bertram. Nothing there. Spin move. Hansen travels with it. 7th turnover on Colome. Now Stetson Kaufman into the game for the first time for the Knights. Kaufman, a 6'3" junior, as he'll replace Bruns. Knights by 14 with 5:57 to go here in the half. 5 fouls on each team. Pospischel into the corner to Anderson against now a looks like zone defense from the Cowboys. Have a little matchup zone up high. Anderson on the wing, feeds it up top, tough pass, caught by Painter. Supik nearly was there for a steal. Pospischel against a double team, gets it up high to Painter. Orton running the high post. Anderson will take a 3 on the right wing, and he hits a West Plains Bank triple on the assist from Ryan Painter. That's 3 threes in the first half for the Knights, 2 by Bruns, and Anderson already in double figures with a 12-point first half. Supik on the drive, wild shot won't go. Bertram the offensive rebound, and he's fouled on the shot by Kaufman. So Bertram picks up the board. He'll go to the line for 2. Stetson Kaufman's first foul. 5:13 to go in the half. The Knights have built a 27-10 lead. North Central at 7 and 10. Looks like right now they're probably in the number 4 seed in that sub-district in a couple of weeks. Of course, things could still change a bit, but the Knights would, if that's the case, play Summerland, a team they lost to in Ewing back in back in December before they got this winning streak going. In January, the free throw in for Bertram. Red has 5 to lead the Cowboys here in the first half, 27-11. Second free throw, that one rattles out, and the rebound down to Kaufman. And then we've got a whistle. Ball knocked out of bounds. And we'll stay with the Knights, 27-11. North Central leads by 16, 5:10 to go here in the first half of basketball. At the half, it is West Holt leading Niobrara Verdigre on the boys' side, 22-11. And again, already done over at McAndrew Gymnasium. Ainsworth 48-47. A thriller over Stewart. Stewart misses a shot late. Another Carson Anderson 3. This one off the front rim, and the rebound down to Michael Supik. Supik brings it across the timeline himself, gets it into the hands of the freshman LaPrath. In the corner to Looking Cloud. The 5 starters out there for Colome. Cowboys, here's Hanson on the deep left wing out there with his 2 fouls. Looking Cloud out there with 2 fouls. Troy Reynolds on the bench for the Knights with 3 fouls. Supik in the right corner tries to feed it to Bertram, and he's pushed and fouled. That'll be on Stetson Kaufman. He's got 2 quick ones, and this will put Bertram at the line for a 1-and-1 with 4:23 to go in our first half of basketball. Thursday, we'll have this North Central team on the road at Valentine, and I believe we'll be over in O'Neill St. Mary's on Thursday for the West Holt Huskies and St. Mary's basketball action Thursday. Then Friday, Ainsworth makes the road trip down to Gothenburg in a game we'll have on KBRB. Bertram misses the front end of the 1-and-1, the rebound down to Kaufman, and a whistle and a travel the other way on Dolan Pospischal. 4th turnover on the Knights. 7 whistled in this first half against Colome. 27-11 in this border battle between the North Central Knights and Colome Cowboys. About 25 miles separates Springview and Colome across the border. Cowboys compete in Class B in South Dakota, the smallest class. Here's a miss from Looking Cloud, gets the offensive rebound out to Hanson, who travels with it. So it'll be North Central basketball as we have a whistle and a sub in as Alec Tiemann in, a sophomore for this Colome team. Out will go Nathaniel Hanson. So Tiemann in for the first time. 8 players have been in action this first half for Coach Scott Hannon's squad. 27-11. Knights with a 16-point lead in the basketball. Big first half for Carson Anderson. He has a dozen already for the Knights and 8 for Ben Bruns. Right corner to Orton. Up top to Bruns. Swinging around left wing to Pospischal against the zone. Bruns around to Painter. They close out on him quickly inside to Kaufman. Kaufman tries to turn a shoulder, and he's going to turn it over and then commit a foul. That's going to be 3 in short time here on Stetson Kaufman after he loses the handle, turns it over, just kind of grabbed the leg of Bertram. Bertram will walk the other way for another 1-and-1, so Kaufman 3 quick ones. Here for North Central, that's 8 team fouls on the Knights, 6 of them against the combination of Reynolds and Kaufman, who have 3 each. Bertram another 1-and-1. He's 1 for 3 at the line. This free throw grazes the front of the rim, and the rebound pulled down by Ben Bruns. Just 1 for 4 and missing 2 front ends of the 1-and-1 are the Cowboys. Here's Bruns, drives, little floater, hangs on the front rim and falls. Ben Bruns into double figures on the assist by Pospischal. Bruns has 10. 12 for Anderson into the corner. Good feed down to LaPrath for the bucket on a great feed from Alex Tiemann. LaPrath has his second bucket, the freshman. 29-13, Pospischal to Painter. Out to Bruns, passes on the 3. Bounces it to Pospischal on a dangerous pass. Dolan able to gather it. Now to Painter. Bruns passes on the 3 again. Into the corner to Orton, looking inside for Kaufman. Now to Bruns and around to Pospischal. One-handed snag to keep that one. Dolan feeds it into Kaufman. Kaufman, little floater is good from about 2 feet. On another assist for Dolan Pospischel. Kaufman has a bucket, continuing to stay out there with the 3 fouls. Looking Cloud into the corner to Tiemann. Down low to Bertram. Bertram, good pump fake, but didn't put the shot up as he got Kaufman in the air. Tiemann on the drive, and he steps on the baseline. Turnover Cowboys. Eddie Reynolds into the game for the North Central Knights for the first time. Eddie is a 6'4 junior. He'll replace Kaufman. Orton out of the game as back in. I'm trying to see who came back in. Carson Anderson after a break. 31-13. Knights by 18 with 2:05 to go in the first half. Bruns feeds it across to the left wing to Painter. Entry pass into Eddie Reynolds, and Reynolds loses a handle on it, but a hold called against Colome. 6th team foul on the Cowboys. This one goes on Alec Tiemann. His first. Knights not yet in the bonus. 2:01 to go. 31-13 here in the first half. And they get it on the outlet to Anderson. Anderson pump fake in the 15-foot range. Gets it off to Pospischel. Dolan crossover. Off the glass, no. And the rebound down to Looking Cloud. And we've got a whistle and a foul along the sideline. And that should put Looking Cloud at the line for a 1-and-1. The foul, the first on Eddie Reynolds, I believe. Looks like, nope, they call it on Painter, his second. So 2 on Painter, 3 on Kaufman, 3 on Reynolds. Looking Cloud can't get the free throw. Colome goes 0 for 3 in 1-and-1 opportunities, and Eddie Reynolds the defensive board. So missing all those 1-and-1 opportunities for Colome. They'll be in the double bonus for the final 135 of this first half. But just 1 for 5 at the free throw line to the Cowboys, and 3 of those misses on the front ends of 1-and-1 opportunities. Anderson wants to drive on Looking Cloud, who's got the 2 fouls, kicks it off to Pospischel. Knights patient here with the ball against the zone. Here's Anderson driving baseline, loses the handle on it. It's out of bounds, turnover number 6 on the Knights. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Troy Graff with his team leading on the scoreboard, 31-13 on your TCB second quarter score. Back in a moment on KBRB.
Rural health care from rural roots. Better health care for your family, from clinical, obstetrical, emergency room to home care. Greater Sandhills Family Health Care with convenient locations in Bassett, Stewart, and Atkinson.
Whether to or from the ball game, call timeout at Scott's Place in Bassett for a tank of Conoco regular, super, or diesel fuel, faces, loaded pizza, deli sandwiches, your favorite pop or beer. Scott's Place Conoco at the junction of Highway 20 and 183 has videos, Nebraska Lottery, and Powerball, too.
Colome basketball as we come out of the timeout. 1:17 to go in the first half. 31-13. North Central on top. Girls won 71-50 tonight over the Cowgirls in an entertaining game. Looking Cloud tries to throw it inside. It's tapped away. Ryan Painter can't squeeze it after it was batted by one of the other Knights. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Colome. They throw it into Looking Cloud in the corner. And off a screen, LaPrath doubled up. Good job by the Knights fighting through and not giving LaPrath the corner 3. Looking Cloud, good feed into the hands. And hanging on the rim and scoring is Caden Monroe. Great feed and a one-handed bullet pass from Billy Looking Cloud. 31-15. 40 seconds remaining here in our first half of basketball from Springview. Knight boys will get one more home game next week against Stewart. Corner 3, Carson Anderson can't get that to fall. Long rebound out to LaPrath. He's got a one-on-one opportunity, but Carson Anderson saves it, knocks it away from LaPrath, and then as he was heading toward the baseline and that wall, fed it just back behind his back. Couldn't see where he was throwing it, and it went off the leg of LaPrath and out of bounds. Great play by Carson Anderson to force the turnover. Running down LaPrath from behind to get the turnover. 31-15 with 13 seconds. Anderson up top to Pospischel, around to Bruns. Bruns fakes the 3 with 8. Anderson with 6. Back to Pospischel with 5. Deep 3, Dolan, no. Rebound, Looking Cloud. And that'll close out our first half of
Moses at Hespe Auto Center, a block west and a half south of the flashing light in Springview.
And we start the second half of basketball. Colome now working from west to east, right to left, as we call it here from our perch atop Kippahaw County High School's gymnasium. Right corner, Michael Supik pulls up for a baseline jumper, misses off the rim, and the rebound down to Carson Anderson, and they'll call a tie-up, actually. And so it'll be dual possession between Anderson and Hanson. Possession arrow favors North Central. 31-15 Knights behind a dozen from Anderson and 10 from Ben Bruns in that first half. Here's Bruns in the corner, gets it to Pospischal. Reynolds out there with his 3 fouls, and we've got a moving screen, and that's on Troy. It's his 4th. So Troy gets called for a moving screen, and quickly 4 fouls on Troy Reynolds. Again, he's the defensive stopper for this North Central team. Coach Graff going to leave him out there with 4. Dolan Pospischal kind of taps him on the chest and says, stay in it. 7th turnover on North Central on the offensive foul moving screen called against Reynolds. Supik up top, loses the dribble, needs help, gets it to Looking Cloud. 5 starters out there as well for the Cowboys. Looking Cloud feeds it across to Hanson. He drives baseline, can't get the shot to fall, gets his own rebound, short on the putback, and Pospischal rips it away. A couple good looks for Hanson. No look pass into the corner. Bruns open for 3. That's back rim. Rebound tapped out to Pospischal. Good play by Ryan Painter to tap it out. Now Painter with it on the bounce to Bruns. Bruns on a good drive, left-handed layup, charging call. Underneath the hoop, the layup falls, but Bruns' momentum carries him into Rhett Bertram. And a charging call against Ben Bruns, so wipe the basket away. 8th turnover on the Knights. 2 offensive fouls on North Central on 2 possessions, 31-15. Coach Graff talking about that call, saying, hey, he set up after my guy was already in the air. Isn't going to win that argument. 6:45 to go in the third, 31-15. Hanson into the left corner. Looking Cloud pulls the trigger on a 3. That's too strong. Weak side rebound, though, down to Supik. He puts it up and in. Good play by Supik, grabbing the offensive rebound. Pospischal just jumped too early. That ball hung up really high in the air after hitting the side of the rim. Anderson on the deep left wing, looking inside to a flashing Bruns, nothing there. Reynolds hands off to Pospischal. Dolan pull up, 18-footer, tough shot, and hits it. Boy, that's kind of fading sideways. Really tough shot for Dolan, and he got it to fall. He has 5. 33-17, Looking Cloud. Good feed down low to Bertram for the finish. Bertram with 7. That's the 3rd assist for Billy Looking Cloud. The sophomores had some really pretty passes in this one. Bruns right wing 3. Got it. Ben with a triple. It's a West Plains Bank 3 on the 4th assist for Dolan Pospischal. Bruns has 13 to lead the Knights, 36-19. As this one knocked out of the hands of Hanson and out of bounds by Pospischal. Orton enters for Reynolds, who will sit with the 4 fouls. Raiden back into the ballgame. Knights went 8 deep in the first half with Orton, Eddie Reynolds, and Stetson Kaufman off the bench. The Cowboys have played 8 as well. Bertram posting up on Painter, calling for the basketball in the paint. Supik backing down, high post, kicks it out. 3 for LaPrath. He'll travel with it before launching the shot. Turnover number 10 on the Cowboys. Knights get it back, leading by 17. They led by 16 at the break. We still have 5:30 to go in the third quarter here from Springview. Going to be a late one tonight on KBRB. Anderson on the deep left wing, looking for a cutting Orton. Now back to Pospischal. A lot of motion in this North Central man-to-man offense. Here's Painter to Anderson. Anderson will hold it up high. Knights deliberate with it. Pospischal on the deep right wing. Dolan will pull up, take a 3 off the back of the backboard and rim. Rebound down to Bertram. Rhett's 3rd board. He leads the Cowboys with 7 points. Looking Cloud has to turn the corner. Pospischal knocks it away, unable to get to it. Looking Cloud tracks it down to save the possession. Here's LaPrath on the drive. The shot good, and the foul, as I believe Orton going to pick up the foul. Nice take by the freshman. LaPrath was 6, and he'll go to the line for an and one chance. The foul, the first on Raiden Orton. It's a 15-point game, 36-21. North Central by 15. Knight girls won by 21, 71-50. Free throw off the back of the rim. Rebound out of bounds off of Orton as he and Looking Cloud battled for it. It will stay with the Cowboys. Well, the Cowboys' poor shooting at the free throw line continues. They're 1 for 6. 36-21. Colome trails by 15 here from Springview tonight in this border battle. Here's a runner by Hansen that goes. Nice take for the big guy. Nathaniel Hansen knifes his way into the paint and gets one to fall. 36-23, his first bucket. There are now 6 in the scoring column for Colome, and the Cowboys close within 13. Bruns tries to turn the corner, kicks it to Anderson. Now out to Painter. Painter into the corner, Orton. Looking inside, nothing there. Out top to Pospischal. Painter posting up on Looking Cloud, pull up 10-footer short, and the rebound down to Supik. Good look for Painter, just a little bit short on that shot from mid-range. Supik wants to drive baseline, dumps it down to Bertram, up and underneath Painter for the bucket. Bertram now with 9. Supik gets the assist. And we have an 11-point basketball game. Pospischal with the speed, takes it in, misses the left-handed layup, and the rebound down to LaPrath as Anderson went spilling after it. And it's an 11-point game. Colome, one-handed pass inside to Bertram from Looking Cloud, triple teamed out to Hansen for 3. No, front rim. That was a big shot for the Cowboys that doesn't go, and the rebound down to Carson Anderson, and he's fouled by the freshman Joseph LaPrath. First foul this half on the Cowboys. Knights have committed 3. 36-25, 2 of those North Central fouls on the offensive end. Kaufman returns for the Knights as Painter will get a breather. 3 fouls on Kaufman. Troy Reynolds on the bench with 4. Knights lead by 11. They led by 16 at halftime, so it's been a good third quarter for Colome. They've already scored 10 points, their best quarter of the game. And we still have 3:22 to go. Bruns drives baseline, gets shut off by LaPrath, kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson to Dolan. Pospischal all the way to the hoop with the left hand, scores in the foul. Good take, Dolan Pospischal, as he knifes his way in from the left wing. The bucket good, and I think the foul's going against Hansen. If that's the case, it's his third. It is. And Dolan at the line for an and one opportunity. Made one of those in the first quarter. 7 points for the North Central leading scorer, and the free throw perfect. Dolan with 5 here in the third. North Central 5 for 5 at the line. Colome just 1 for 6, including 3 missed front ends of 1-and-1. Good bounce pass on an entry from Looking Cloud to Bertram, and he's fouled on the shot. Really nice bounce pass. Pretty impressed with Billy Looking Cloud and the handle he's got, some of the passes he's made in this one. The foul, the 4th now on Stetson Kaufman. So 4 on Kaufman, 4 on Reynolds. Going to test the depth a little bit of Coach Troy Graff in this one. Still 3:03 to go in the third as Bertram finally knocks in a free throw for Colome. They missed 5 in a row before that make. Kaufman out with his 4 fouls as Painter quickly back in. Another free throw upcoming here for Bertram. He's into double figures with 10. Nearly banked that one in. The rebound down to Raiden Orton. Colome just 2 for 8 at the line, but Bertram into double figures with 10 points. Now there's a drive by Anderson. Spins past the defender, but misses the right-handed layup, and the rebound down to Bertram. Looking Cloud the other way, gets called for a carry. Turnover number 11 on the Cowboys comes with 2:47 to go in the third and a 13-point game. Substitutions in for Colome as Caden Monroe back in, Cash Heath back into the ball game. Out go Looking Cloud and Nathaniel Hansen. Also coming in is Eli Vober for the first time. Vober, an 8th grader, which you can play at the varsity level in middle school in South Dakota. So Vober in as an 8th grader at the varsity level off the bench. Here's a drive by Pospischal, and it's a travel called on Dolan. Just kind of reckless as he careened into the lane there. Probably fortunate for Dolan he didn't get called with a charge. Instead, it's a travel, turnover number 9 on the Knights. Still 2:35 to play in the third quarter. West Holt led by 11 after 3 quarters from Niobrara Verdigre tonight. And there's a steal by Painter inside on an entry pass he picks away. Painter all the way in, misses the right-handed layup. Knights keep missing the layup. That made Troy Graff get both hands up to his head as the Knights have missed some bunnies inside in this ball game. Here is a drive and a dish and taken away again. Painter with another steal, back-to-back steals, and then reaching in is Rhett Bertram for his first personal foul. 39-26 with 2:06 to go in quarter number 3. North Central leading by a baker's dozen. They led by 16 at the half. The Cowboys bring some substitutes in as Tiemann back into the ball game. Joseph LaPrath back out there after a quick breather. Pospisil into the hands of Orton, into the right corner to Bruns. Bruns feeds it up top to Anderson, swing it around to Pospisil on the left wing. Anderson cuts through. Pospisil to Bruns, passes on the 3-corner. Anderson fakes the 3, gets it back to Ben. Colome closing out well at the 3-point line right now in the corner to Carson. Fakes the baseline drive, shut off nicely by the 8th grader, Vober. Here's a mid-range jumper for Painter. That's too strong. Carson Anderson, the offensive rebound, the putback, and the foul. Carson Anderson, his 3rd offensive rebound and putback, and the 2nd time he has a chance in an and one. Undersized is Anderson at just 5'9", but he's battling on the glass, leads North Central with 6 rebounds. His first bucket of the second half. He has 14. The foul goes against Vober. And the free throw is good. Anderson completes his 2nd 3-point play. The Knights are 6 for 6 at the free throw line, and the lead back to 16 where they started the quarter. LaPrath the drive, shut off nicely by Anderson, and a double dribble as he just forgot he'd already dribbled it, get it a little pump fake. Anderson didn't bite, and so LaPrath put it on the deck again. So that's a turnover number 14 on the Cowboys. So the Knights will bring Eddie Reynolds back into the ball game, giving Bruns a breather with 1:15 to go here in the 3rd. 42-26, both teams with 11 points here in quarter number 3. Reynolds to Anderson, deep right wing, guarded by Vober, the 8th grader. Pospisil, good dump down to Orton, can't get the shot to fall. Anderson again battling on the glass. Another offensive rebound for Carson Anderson, out to Pospisil for 3. It's a West Plains Bank triple credit. Carson Anderson, the offensive rebound and the assist. Pospisil with a triple, and there's a steal by Dolan. Ahead to Painter, one-on-one with Vober. Painter short on the layup. Vober the rebound and a foul on the Knights. Boy, North Central, a great job by Pospisil picking it away. Got it in transition. Knights couldn't finish at the rim, and then a foul committed by Anderson over the back of Vober, who picked up the defensive board. 36 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. 45-26, the Knights lead by 19, trying for win number 8. Knights were just 1-7 in December, so playing much better. They're 6-3 since, and on their way to win number 8. The only losses in this bookend several game winning streak for North Central, 2 of them to West Holt. Turnover Colome on a travel call up high. Reynolds, Eddie gets it to Carson, now around to Pospisil. Deep left wing with 15 seconds on the 3rd quarter clock. Reynolds to Anderson on the deep right wing. Drives baseline, shut off, out to Painter with 8. Now to Pospisil with 6. Out to Anderson, deep 3, Carson. In! Carson Anderson, a West Plains Bank 3 to beat the buzzer on the 5th assist by Dolan Pospisil. And how about an 18-point game already for the sophomore Carson Anderson? Knights hit 3 West Plains Bank threes in what was a 17-point 3rd quarter. Knights extend the lead, outscoring Colome 17-11 after the Cowboys got off to a good start in the frame. The Knights now lead it by 22 on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard, 48-26. Back with the final 8 minutes after this.
For independent grain marketing, contact Pride Grain, located on Highway 20 between Long Pine and Bassett. Pride Grain has a variety of marketing tools available to meet your individual marketing plan. Contact Pride Grain, a supporter of local athletics. Take control of tax season with the trusted local professionals at Beth's Books and More in Springview. Personal, business, and agricultural services available, and much more. Call the local experts at Beth's Books and More at 402-497-2724 in Springview.
Yeah, it's tax time, so talk to Beth. Get your books in working order here as get that in before mid-April. And, of course, a lot of different things, especially on the business side, for people to figure out with the stimulus funds and such things that are part of the 2020 tax return. So make sure you let Beth and the crew go to work to make sure everything's straight for you when you file your taxes. 48-26 as we start the fourth quarter. Colome basketball, and there's a steal right away by Carson Anderson. Loses the handle on it. Bruns gets it, and a tie-up with Bruns and Vober. So the Knights force the turnover, and then a tie-up. Possession arrow will favor North Central. Opening minute of the fourth, Knights lead it by 22. This is their largest lead of the game for Coach Graff and company. Have Pospischel, Anderson, Reynolds back out there with 4 fouls. Bruns and Painter, the 5 starters for North Central. Here's Painter, a 3 on the right wing, in and out, and the rebound down to Alec Tiemann. Tiemann gets his first board. It's 2 starters and 3 subs on the floor for Colome to start the fourth, including Cash Heath, who gets it off to Supik. Supik, one of the starters, jump stop, mid-range jumper, back rim no. Carson Anderson rips down another board. 8 rebounds for the guard. Anderson, mid-range pull-up, coast to coast, in and out. And the rebound down to Nathaniel Hansen. Carson Anderson, how about 18 points, 8 rebounds, both game highs. 48-26. Tiemann tries to turn the corner on Painter, can't. Gets it out top into the hands of Hansen. Now in the corner to Supik on the left side, guarded by Bruns in the man-to-man. They try to throw it inside to Heath, and we've got a whistle, and it's a pushing foul. If it's on Reynolds, it's his 5th. Let's see. Nope, they're not going to get Troy. I think they get Painter, and that's Ryan's 3rd. That is just the 5th team foul this half on North Central, or actually the 6th team foul on North Central. And we have a timeout on the floor with 6:46 to go in the ball game. Late one here as we head toward that 10 o'clock hour. How about West Holt hanging on for a 53 to, no, not hanging on. They extended their lead, 53-37. The Huskies get W's on back-to-back nights over Niobrara Valley Conference foes. West Holt over Niobrara Verdigris on the boys' side, 53-37. West Holt girls fell after leading by 9 at the end of 3. Niobrara Verdigris outscored West Holt 25-7 in the fourth for a 9-point victory. So big thanks to Yamaha Hui there for those updates as he's on location in Niobrara Verdigris, passing along those scores for us. Appreciate that as always. Here it's 48-26. Ainsworth girls score 29 points in the first quarter and a 65-29 win over Stewart. Ainsworth boys hang on for a 48-47 win, grabbing a lead late, and Stewart missed a shot at the buzzer to win it. That game was back and forth down the stretch between the Bulldogs and the Broncos. Ainsworth hangs on at home to win by 1, 48-47 in a good one. Here it's 48-26 North Central. Knight girls win 71-50 in what was a fairly entertaining ball game on the girls' side. Looking Cloud, good feed into Bertram. Bertram up and under and good. Painter did not want to commit his 4th foul. Bertram with another bucket. Looking Cloud, his 4th assist. It's a 20-point lead for the Knights. Reynolds in the high post. Has his pass knocked away, but gets it back. Passes on, taking the 15-footer. Into the left corner, Bruns for 3. Got another one on the assist from Raiden Orton. Ben Bruns with his 4th West Plains Bank 3 of the game. He has 16, and the Knight lead is 23. 18 for Anderson, 16 for Bruns, and Pospischel now in double figures with 11. And now we've got a whistle and a foul going against Colome after a turnover. That foul on the Cowboys as we see a new player in for Colome. It's Caden Pacoda. Pacoda, a sophomore, number 22 out there. They call the foul on Bertram, his 2nd. That's the 17th turnover on Colome. Bruns in that left corner again. Almost got able to pull the trigger on another 3. And now in the corner, Bruns will get the 3. And he's got another one on the assist this time. From the high post, Troy Reynolds, 2nd dime for Troy. Bruns with a 5 3-point game, a West Plains Bank triple. Bruns has 3 of them here in the second half. Give him 19 points for the game. Looking Cloud will drive the left baseline, and a blocking foul called on the Knights. It'll be a 1-and-1 for sophomore Billy Looking Cloud. This on Raiden Orton, I believe, which will be Raiden's 2nd. Looking Cloud at the line for a 1-and-1. Colome was 0 for 3 in 1-and-1 opportunities in the first half. Missed the front end 3 times on fouls 7, 8, and 9 by the Knights. This front end of the 1-and-1 misses off the front rim, and Bruns rips down the board. Boy, Colome has missed a lot of opportunities at the free throw line. Just 2 for 9. Pospisil to Orton, feeds it across, another left corner three. Bruns is automatic again. Orton on the assist, and that is the third straight three-pointer from the left corner for Ben's Bruns. He is giving West Plains Bank the bang for their buck here tonight. That is his 6th made three. 57-28, 5 minutes to go. The night lead swells to 29, and Bertram travels with it inside as he was double-teamed. Bertram's had a good ball game, got a dozen points, 5 rebounds, and a block. That's the 18th turnover on Colome. 5 minutes to go, 57-28. Knight basketball up by 29. Into the corner, Bruns. This time they close out on him quickly. LaPrath, top of the court, key three for Pospisil won't go, and the rebound down to Bertram. Boy, they raced out there, did LaPrath, to not let Bruns get another three away from that left corner. Supik down low, Bertram collects, gathers, and can't get the finish, but he does draw a foul. Bertram will go to the line for 2 free throws. That one on Orton, so he has 3. Troy Reynolds with 4, Stetson Kaufman with 4, Orton with 3, Painter with 3 fouls for the Knights. 3 fouls on Nathaniel Hansen for Colome. This is a 2-shot foul. Bertram off the back of the rim. That's the one area where he struggled in this game. As of all the Cowboys, Bertram is now 2 for 7 at the free throw line. The Cowboys just 2 for 10 as a team. Kaufman returns for the Knights with his 4 fouls. We also get a look at Jackson Halleck, the freshman, as Bertram misses the second. Nearly gets his own rebound. Boy, we got players falling all over the place. Looking Cloud and Norton, good sportsmanship from those two, helping each other up, as that was kind of a dangerous situation, so they stopped play as Orton and Looking Cloud got tangled up, but they help each other up to their feet and a little pat. Nice sportsmanship there. Knight basketball. And it will be North Central up by 29 with 4:15 to go. Orton with it to Halleck, the freshman, into the right corner to Bruns. Up top, Pospisil. Halleck on the left wing into the corner. Orton pulls the trigger on a 3. That one won't fall, and the rebound down to Joseph LaPrath. 57-28 is your score. Looking Cloud, good feed into the post of Bertram. Pull-up jumper off the window and good. Looking Cloud has his 5th assist. Bertram with 9 in the second half, give him 14 for the game. 57-30, he's accounted for nearly half of Colome's points. Bruns on the drive, good feed to Kaufman, puts it up and finishes. Kaufman on the assist from Ben Bruns. 59-30, here comes Looking Cloud the other way. Along the left side, drives baseline on Orton, pull up, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound down to Jackson Halleck, the freshman. Pospisil on the drive and kick to Halleck, into the corner to Bruns. Tiptoes on the sideline to save the possession. Tight corners here at Kippahaw County. Good entry pass, Orton into Kaufman. His shot blocked by Bertram, but out of bounds. It will stay with the Knights with 3:09 remaining. Well, we are about 13 minutes away from the top of the 10 o'clock hour. Knight basketball up by 29. Trying to sweep this home doubleheader with their border rivals, the Cowboys of Colome. Inside to Kaufman. Kicks it out. Bruns, 3 on the wing. This one back rim, but the rebound chased down by Raiden Orton. To Bruns, a little floater in the paint won't fall, and Bertram snags the defensive board. For Colome, ahead to Supik. Pull up 3 left wing. That one won't go. Rebound to Jackson Halleck. Good rebound for the freshman as he out-battled Caden Pacoda. Pospisil, a floater, won't go off the window, and the rebound down to Looking Cloud. 5th rebound for Looking Cloud. He takes it all the way in right side, and he's fouled, and that will be it for Stetson Kaufman with 2:27 to go. Kaufman 4 points and 3 rebounds off the bench, and he fouls out with 2:27 remaining. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Troy Graff, as it looks like he wants to bring in some new players for the Knights with 2:27 to go, up by 29 on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard, 59-30. And we'll come back with more from Springview after this on KBRB.
West Plains Bank of Ainsworth and Springview values each customer. They strive to offer you the financial products and services to help you accomplish your life's goals. West Plains Bank, Ainsworth and Springview, member FDIC.
Your irrigation system needs are met locally by Perfect Valley Irrigation of Bassett. Perfect Valley is your Valley Center Pivot dealer. They don't just sell you a Valley system, they give you the service you have come to expect from Perfect Valley Bassett.
Circle B Livestock of Bassett offers a complete line of livestock needs, from feed to pharmaceuticals to livestock handling equipment. Make one stop for all your farm and ranch needs. Stop at Circle B Livestock. They are the livestock producer's friend in Bassett.
Doing what's right yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Investing in our local communities is not a one-and-done project. At DJW LLC and Sandhills Elite Genetics, they take their responsibility to produce safe food seriously, doing their best for people, pigs, and producers.
And coming off the timeout, it will be a free throw here, 2 of them for Looking Cloud. Billy is 0 for 3 at the line. And actually, yeah, it should have been a 2-shot foul, not a 1-and-1. They played it, but it is a 2-shot foul as Looking Cloud misses the first. So he'll get another opportunity. Trying to get his first point. He's had a nice ball game and does finally get one to fall. 5 rebounds and 5 assists for Looking Cloud. The Cowboys 3 for 11 at the free throw line. And the Knights now will bring some new players in, as we will see out there Will Pfister. Pfister is a 5'11 sophomore. Also out there for the Knights is Hunter Craven, a freshman. And we see Eddie Reynolds back on the floor, Jackson Halleck out there, and Mason Hagan, another freshman for the Knights. And we got a travel called up high on Pfister. So that is just turnover number 10 on North Central, and only their 4th in the second half. That's a stat Coach Graff will be pleased with, along with the 28-point lead on the scoreboard under 2 minutes to go. With the basketball, Cash Heath into the corner it goes to a new player in for Colome, and looking to see who number 23 is. Not sure. I'm wondering if that's Silas Chasing Hawk. They've got him listed at 24, but I haven't seen a 24 in. So we'll, I think that's him at 23. Also have Hayden Tiemann out there, a junior. You've got Cash Heath along with Eli Vober, the 8th grader, and Alec Tiemann, the 5 on the floor. 59-31. This pass tipped and stolen away by the Knights. Good play by Hunter Craven to pick up a steal. 19th turnover on the Cowboys. Knights try to enter it into Craven, and it's over Craven's head and out of bounds. Turnover. The 11th on North Central with 87 ticks remaining. Thursday, we have North Central in Valentine. That'll be on AM 14, 106.3 in the web, is on FM 92. And the web, we will be at St. Mary's for the West Holt Huskies girls and boys varsity play. 59-31, minute 18 remaining. It's Hayden Tiemann to enter it, gets it into Heath. Heath, drive, pull-up jumper in the mid-range, won't go. Rebound tapped around into the hands of Hunter Craven. And we've got a whistle and a travel on the Knights. So it'll go back the other way with 69 seconds remaining. So those are games Thursday, and then Ainsworth makes a road trip down to Gothenburg Friday for girls and boys play. That'll be on FM 92 in the web Friday, as we'll have Husker volleyball on the air Friday. I think tomorrow we have Husker men's basketball on KBRB. Huskers making up some games after missing several with COVID. There's an up and in, the shot goes, and a foul for Vober. The 8th grader picks up an and one opportunity with 57.5 seconds remaining. The foul goes against Jackson Halleck, his first. And Vober can't get the free throw to fall, but Heath down with an offensive rebound. 3 for 12 at the line for Cody Kilgore. There's a shot missing. Rebound to Hayden Tiemann. He gets it across to Heath. Off the window, no, and the rebound ripped down by Will Pfister. And this one stolen away by Vober. Takes it the other way, off the glass, and good. How about that? Eli Vober, middle school student. 59-35, yes. In South Dakota, they allow middle school students to play at the varsity level. Eddie Reynolds on a drive, and they'll call him with a charging foul. Tough break there for Eddie. His first 13th turnover on North Central comes with 22 seconds remaining. Well, glad you joined us here on what's become a late night on KBRB as we'll go past the 10 o'clock hour on our broadcast. Probably be a short post game here as we try to wrap things up tonight. Deep three taken and made out there by Silas Chasing Hawk. He gets a triple on the assist from Vober. 59-38, and the Knights will run out the clock. And North Central gets win number 8 as they continue their strong play here in the second half of the season. The Knights get the W tonight on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard. 59-38 to go to 8-10 and send Colome to